Hello children, so we meet again with another video lesson. Children, for today's English lesson, we are going to start a new chapter from your Mastering Grammar book, and this is going to be the 29th chapter and a writing skill, message writing. So in this video lesson, we are going to learn what is a message. We are going to look at the format, how we should write a message, and then we are going to look at some examples that will help us learn better on how to write a message. So children, the first question that must have arisen in your mind is, what is a message, right? So a message, children, is a piece of information that you want to convey to a person who is not present at the moment, right? You want to convey a message. A message can be direct and indirect as well. That means when they are not present to hear to the message directly, then we convey the message that is meant for him or her, and in this way a particular piece of information is communicated to the person. Okay, so let's see, this chapter is on page number 154 in your book. Okay, so a message is a very short composition written in an informal way. Yes, you should remember that it is not formal, it is informal. We had learned about notice writing, that it is written in a formal way. Unlike that notice writing, we know that message is a informal way of writing, okay, informal way of communicating, right? So it is used for conveying some important information to a person when the writer cannot meet him or her and give the information directly. Yes, so when do we write a message? We write a message when we cannot meet the person directly, or maybe the reason might be that the person is not present only to take the message, right? So this is what message is all about. Now we will be learning about some features. Let me first write the definition quickly for you. So my question is, okay, I have a duster, let me use that. Yes, so first we are going to answer what is a message. A message is a short piece of information or composition, as it is in your book. Information or composition written in an informal way, it is written to convey some important information to a person who is not present or cannot be contacted directly. Okay, so this is the definition that we have, okay, for message writing. So a message is a short piece of information or composition written in an informal way. It is written to convey some important information to a person who is not present or cannot be connected directly, contacted directly. Okay children, I hope you understood what is a message. Now let's move ahead with the features of a message. Okay, it must be very short. Yes, I told you already that it is a short piece of information, so it has to be really short. Only the important details and relevant information should be provided in brief. The name of the person for whom the message is written should be mentioned. Yes, while studying about the format of message writing, we will see how the name of the person who is being addressed is written. Okay. Now the date and time when the message is written should also be mentioned. Like if you took a message at say 8 a.m. okay, you will have to mention the time when did you take the message. Okay, so the date and time has to be mentioned. And the last point here is a message need not be written in sentences, and some articles, conjunctions or verbs can be omitted. Okay, because I told you that it shouldn't be lengthy, so you don't need to frame a proper sentence. Just the important part or important information is conveyed. Okay, now let's see. Mohit reaching Delhi today evening at 5 p.m. by Shatabdi Express. You see what I am talking about? See, if I would have written a proper sentence, it would be Mohit is reaching Delhi today in the evening at 5 p.m. by Shatabdi Express. But some preposition, conjunctions, verb can be omitted. Omitted means removed or cannot be used. Okay, you can choose not to use them. Now see, now why do we write messages? What is the purpose of writing messages? Messages are written for various purposes. To request someone to do some work like buy movie tickets, or just request them to do something. To give some important information, like there will be a quiz in class. For this also you can write a message, but informally, not like the notice one that you have to write a formal for the like a notice board. You can just convey the message to the person. Okay, to give some sort of explanation. Had to leave suddenly because mother took ill at her friend's house. So yes, when you want to convey a message, when you are leaving for some place suddenly, or when you want to convey a piece of information, some sort of explanation, then you can choose to write a message. To apologize to someone, that means you need to ask for forgiveness. Okay, so like sorry, forgot to get your book, like this you can just convey it in a message. Okay, sample of messages. Okay children, so we do not have the proper format given here, so but we are going to write a format. Okay, there has to be two formats. Okay, because in most of the places you will see there are two varieties of format used for message writing. In your book one format is given. I will also be telling you about another format that people employ to write messages. Okay, the more accepted one is obviously the left hand side rule, right? But that one it was prevalent before this. Okay, it was very important, means format of message writing was used just before this one. So that was the, like you can say, that's the most traditional way of writing messages. Okay, so not much difference, but we will learn what we need to do. Okay, let's get started with the format writing. Okay, let me begin with the format that's already in your book. Okay, so for this one, like we had done in notices, we are going to do the same thing with this one as well. We are going to draw a box. Yes, because our message is always written within a box. So let's draw a box. Okay, so it's right here. Now on the top you have your heading, like we used to write the notice word. We are similarly we are going to write what? Message in block letters. So you should remember, children, you are not going to write this in small letter but in block letters. Yes, capital letters. Okay. The format that's given in your book is you have to write the date on the left side. Okay, you need to write the date, as like today we have 09/08/21. Okay, write in the complete format 2021. Okay, now you will be moving with the next line, time. You're not going to leave any line here. Okay, so time. After this you may leave a line. Yes, so date, time. Time, suppose it's right now, if it's 8, okay, 8 a.m. Yes, I wrote the time now. So date, time, and now there will be the addressee's name, to whom I am writing the letter. Like if I am writing a letter to my mother, addressee's name. Okay, if I am writing a letter to my mother, I will write mother. Children, here I want to tell you that you can add salutations like dear, or you can write respected. Respected is some informal way. So yes, you can write sir, dear, but I would suggest you write just the name. Okay, write just the name. Like if mother is there, write mother, because it is meant for her only. So I will be removing the line that I had drawn here because the space is constant here. Okay, so yes, now see, I have written mother. Now you will be leaving one line here. Okay, for the you are not going to leave any line here, you are going to leave a line here. Okay, so now you are going to write the content or body. Okay, so here you will be writing body without leaving any line. You are not going to leave any line here. Okay, so you won't be leaving any line. Now for body you should remember that it should be short. Okay, you are not going to write lengthy. Short means about 50 words, not exceeding 50 words. Okay, then you should remember that it has to be very specific. You are not going to give any extra information, you are just giving the main information. And you should remember it is very clear. Yes, so messages should be very clear, right? Now after this body you have one more thing to write, which you are going to write after leaving a line. Leave a line here, and that is your name. Like you can write Mohit. Okay, yes, like you are going to write the name of the receiver, who is receiving the message. Okay, that means if you are receiving, you have to write your name. Yes, this is the format. This is the format that we need to employ in a message writing. I hope this is clear. I hope you understood this. Now let's move to the second format. Okay, this is the first format which you are going to use, and let me tell you also about the second one. Okay, this is the first format. Nothing is changed except time is not written underneath. Okay, we are not going to write time here, but instead we are going to write time here in format 2. Okay, in the right side. So if it's 8 a.m. so we are going to write what? We are going to write it in the right hand corner. Okay, in the same line but right hand side. Now this becomes the second format, and the rest of the thing is always the same. Okay, so you can choose any technique, you can choose any format, whatever you wish. Okay, so I would suggest you go with the books one. Now let's move to some examples. We will be solving some message writing. We will be doing some message writing so that you understand this better. In your book only, children, you have a lot of messages. Now let's see what message we have. Samples of messages are given below. Himani has to go to her friend's house to bring a book. Just as she is about to leave, her father calls and asks her to inform her mother that a few guests would be coming for dinner that day. Himani leaves the following message for her mother. So now see, Himani is a girl here. She is going to her friend's house to bring a book. She has to bring a book. Now her father, when she was leaving for her friend's house, she got a message from her father that some guests, a few guests will be coming, and her mother should know about the guests' arrival. So Himani leaves a message for her mother. Now let's see what did she write in the message. So similarly, you are going to write the message, okay, on top of it, heading, and then you are going to write the date, time. Just below the date you are going to write the time. After message you are going to leave a line, but after that you are not going to leave a line, okay. 14 September 2020, whatever, okay. So 4 p.m. message for mother. So she wrote message for mother. She will understand, mother will understand that it is meant for me with the addresses. Father called to inform you that few guests would be coming for dinner tonight. Do you see, it's so short. She gave the message and then she wrote her name in the last, right? So see, this is going to be really easy. I think much easy than easier than what? Then yes, notice writing. So see, now let's see, sometimes a conversation can be given and you have to decode the message and write it in your own words. Now let's see. Read the following conversation. There are two people talking to each other. Soumya: hello. Parth: hello, this is Parth, Rohan's friend. Is Rohan at home? Soumya: sorry, my brother is not at home. Any message for him? So a friend of Rohan has called at Rohan's place, but Rohan was not there, and so Soumya, his sister, picked up the call and she is now responding. Parth: please tell him that our music teacher would be taking an extra class today at 6 p.m. and attendance is compulsory. Okay, Soumya: thank you for the information. I'll convey the message to my brother. Okay. Now since Soumya has to leave for her dance class, she is going to do what? Yes, she is going to write a message. She is going to leave a message for her brother that Rohan called, and he has asked Rohan to come to the dance class because the dance teacher is going to take a class at 6 p.m. Okay, let's see how she is going to write the message. So message is on the top. 28 December 2020, whatever, 11 a.m. time is written. Now Rohan, see here, she has not written any message for Rohan. She just wrote the name Rohan. Parth called you to inform about extra classes for music at 6 p.m. tonight. Attendance is compulsory. So you need to find the important words in the message and you have to write it on your own. Okay, so she has also mentioned that attendance is compulsory. This was an important piece of information because if there was an extra class like you students do, okay, until and unless we ask you to come or we make attendance compulsory, you do not join classes, right? So similarly here also she wrote attendance is compulsory and then she wrote her name. Okay, now see, write short messages based on the following situations. We will be doing number 1 now. A is 1. Rita receives a call from Ravi, her brother's friend, to inform him that their cricket practice would not be held that day. Since Amit, Rita's brother, is not at home, she takes the message. However, she had to rush for her appointment with the doctor. So she leaves a message for Amit. You are Rita. Now as Rita, you have to take the message and you will have to write a message on behalf of like Ravi, okay, for her brother. Okay, let's write it down. Now she is going to write, first of all you need to find to whom she is giving the message. So she is giving the message to whom? To Amit. Yes, let's write it down. Now first we are going to draw a box. As I told you that messages should always be written in a box. So let's draw a box. Yes, we are going to write as the heading this word message in capital letter. So children, this is A exercise question number 1. This is on page number 155 of your book. Okay. Now message, sorry, you don't need to underline this word. Okay. Now we are going to leave one line. We are going to write the date. What is today's date? Let's write the date 9/08/2021. Okay. Then we are going to write what? Time. Time, suppose it's 8 a.m. Okay. I wrote the time. Now after leaving a line, you have to leave a line. Okay. Then you have to write the name of the person for whom the message is. So here the message is for Amit. Okay. Now let's see what she is writing. There needs to be no gap after the salutation part and the body. So let's see what she needs to inform. Your friend Ravi called to inform that practice for cricket, say cricket, practice for cricket would not be held today Okay, so here we have finished it. Now who is writing this message? Rita is writing. You are writing as Rita. So here we have the name of the person who is writing. See, my message is so short. Okay, so you just need to focus on the format. You just need to pay attention to the format. Okay, we can see that we had written this. Now let's move to the next question. Yes. You are not well and have been advised to stay home for a week. However, after 1 week, your summer vacation will begin. So you send a message to your friend through your brother, asking him to or her to inform you about the holiday homework. Okay, through your brother you are sending a message. Also mention the reason for your absence from school. Okay, you have to mention the main reason also, why are you not attending the classes. So let's begin. I will not be erasing all this because the format is the same. So the question is number 2, message, date, time. Now you can consider any name because we don't see any name there of both the people who is receiving or who is going to receive the message. We are not mentioned, the name is not mentioned. So yes, let's get started with writing the body and the. So for this one, let's write Rohan only, Rohan. Okay, Rohan is your friend to whom you are sending your message. Okay, so Rohan, my brother wants you to inform about the summer vacation, wants you to inform him about the summer holiday homework, summer's holiday homework, as he has been advised to stay home for a week. Due to illness. Yes. Now see, I have less space here, so I will be just rubbing this line off, and then we are done with this. Now you are going to write your name. Suppose because you are the brother, so you have to find yourself a brotherly name, means a man's name. So it can be what? Anuj. Yes. So here is the answer. Here is the message writing for question number 1. I hope you understood this, children. Now let's move ahead with some other questions. Okay, so let's read number 3. We will not be solving any more. You will be given homework because you need to practice it as well. So let's read the third one. Read the following conversation between Tanya and Tanmay. Tanya: hi, is Tanu home? Tanmay: no, she has just gone out. Please come in. Tanya: no, thank you. I just came to return this book to her. Tanmay: I will give her the book. Anything else I can do for you? Okay. Tanya: please tell her that I still have 2 more of her books which I would be returning next week. So you need to understand what message needs to be conveyed. Don't write unnecessary details. Okay. Tanmay: I will convey her the message. Tanya: thank you. Okay, so children, these 2 questions 3 and 4 are going to be your homework. Let me read the 4th one as well. Read the following telephonic conversation between Nisha and Mrs. Sharma. Anita's mother. Mrs. Sharma: hello. Nisha: this is Nisha, Anita's friend. Mrs. Sharma: how are you, dear? Nisha: I am fine. How is Anita? Can I speak to her? Mrs. Sharma: she is feeling better and is sleeping right now. Nisha: when will she join school? Mrs. Sharma: she will be joining school on Monday. Nisha: please tell her that on Monday there will be a general knowledge test to select candidates for inter-school quiz competition. So this is the information that Anita needs to hear from Nisha. Okay. Nisha: our class teacher said that not much preparation is required and we just need to revise whatever we have done in class. Thank you so much, Nisha. Mrs. Sharma: I will convey her the message. Nisha: bye. Okay. So Mrs. Sharma, who is also a doctor, has to leave for hospital. Write the message she will leave for her daughter. Yes. So children, this 2 message writing is your homework. Okay, you are going to finish it. I hope you got yes, I hope you got the format, you understood the format. Please try to write it in the correct format, and if you have any doubt, you are definitely going to ask me in your online classes. Okay children, so for this day we end our lesson here only. With this we have finished message writing as well. So get on with the exercises. Write as many messages as you can, okay, to perfect your writing skill in message. Okay, so we will meet again with another video lesson. Till then, please take care of yourself and your family. Bye bye.